Right, chat, lock in 15 most dangerous ocean creatures in the world by top fives. Lock it in.
The ocean is a pretty dangerous place, be it the massive waves, strong currents, or freezing waters.
I'm pretty sure I turned my volume up last night and it's too loud.
Oceans really do have the potential to dispose of you in an instant.
Oh, yes.
Today, we're venturing into the murky waters. Here are the top 15 most dangerous types of fish.
Right. Number one, what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say killer whale, an orca. That's my number, that's going to be number one, right? Number two, hold on. My number one is going to be orca. Number two is going to be, oh, what can my number two be? I'm going to say the box jellyfish for number two. For three, I'm going to say the blue ring octopus. Number four, I'm going to say a rockfish. Number five, this is going to be my top five. I think number five is going to be a stingray. Right, that's my predictions. That's my predictions. So keep that in mind. Number one, orca. Number two, what did I say again? Box jellyfish. Number three, ringed octopus. Number four, rockfish. Number five, stingray. Lock it.
Found.
Locked in.
Number 15, needlefish. Measuring in at just 1 meter long and weighing just 4 kilograms.
That's dangerous.
Needlefish are a lot more.
It fucking hurt, but I would not be doing jack shit. Could we just go back to see its teeth or whatever? Yeah?
Measuring in at just 1.
Right enough, that would hurt like fuck. Right? That's unless it bleed out. That's not doing fuck. That's not doing jack shit. See with that, I feel like with that fish, right? See if it grab, like for example, right? Look, imagine this: you're swimming around, right? It grabs you on the arm. I feel like you can just grab that fish and just snap its jaw. I mean, is that like not like a fair assessment here? I think that's quite like, that looks like a snappable fish.
1 meter long and weighing just 4 kilograms. Needlefish are a lot more dangerous than they look. That's because these fish not only have a long, sharp, and bony beak, but also have a tendency to leap out of the water at its speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. Unfortunately,
that makes more sense.
This has made them a true terror in their Indian and Pacific Ocean habitats, as they're attracted to lights from boats and will often leap out and impale unsuspecting sailors. As a result, they are widely
so it doesn't bite, it impales people. That makes more sense. Oh, where's that
considered to be even more dangerous than sharks to fishermen who work in needlefish-infested areas.
They fucking doubt this guy's caught it. Can I just say it, right? See this guy, I can't remember his name. I know his name, don't worry. But I can't remember his name. This fucker, he had a show, River Monster, right? He used to catch all the fishes. You know why the show ended? Because he caught all the fish. He ran out of fish to catch. He's genuinely like one of the 7 great wonders of the world.
Number 14, stingray.
Fuck! There goes my top 5.
As the name suggests, stingrays stand out due to them having a stinger.
Let's change it. My 5th one is gotta be. My 5th one's gonna be. Oh, I don't want to go with a shark because it's not a shark. I know it's not a shark. My 5th one is going to be. Fuck, I should know this. A piranha. That's the only thing. It's not a good one, but it's the only. No, because they're not. They fucking. I don't know, man.
While they usually
just keep the other 4 in mind.
Docile, they don't hesitate to use said stinger when they're threatened.
Right. And I mean that genuinely. R.I.P. that guy.
Typically speaking, this only occurs with humans if one is accidentally stepped on, as they tend to burrow under the sand as camouflage in order to ambush prey. Unfortunately, these stings are usually extremely painful and often cause secondary symptoms such as local tissue death, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and muscle cramps. Yet, while smaller stingrays likely will not kill you, larger species can pose a very real threat. Most notably, famed ecologist Steve Irwin learned this the hard way.
Told you, R.I.P. that guy. He was so
in 2006, when he unfortunately passed away after coming into contact with a 2-meter-long bull stingray. As a result, we'd recommend swimming in the other direction if you see one on your next tropical vacation. Number 3.
His son still keeps up to it though. His son loves his legacy.
13. Giant moray eel. Although there are over 200 different species of moray eel, the giant moray eel is certainly the most troublesome. Found throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, they can reach up to 3 meters in length and weigh as much as 30 kilograms.
Sorry, chat.
While they're not all that aggressive due to them spending most of their time in their burrows, they can do some serious damage when divers attempt to feed them.
I see a fucker all the time on like TikTok swimming about, right? And he catches crabs, he always tries to catch this shrimp and it always gets away too fast. And these fuckers are there. These same fuckers are there, but he always tries feeding them. But he never, and I think he's trying to catch them, he just never gets them though. He always messes, but he's got a couple good, he's got the shrimp a couple of times, like, but it's really fucking fast and it's struggling, like.
As they will sometimes lunge forward and bite off the fingers of said divers. As a result, we'd recommend staying far, far away from them on your next scuba diving adventure. Number 12, barracuda.
I completely forgot the barracuda.
Found in the oceans worldwide, the barracuda is an apex predator that has the potential to dish some serious damage. Reaching lengths of up to 2 meters and weights of up to 50 kilograms, the barracuda is absolutely massive. And it also sports a set of sharp teeth in order to chomp down on its prey. Now, generally speaking, barracudas are harmless to us humans, but they typically only attack other fish. However, in murky waters, they have been known to bite the arms and legs of humans after mistaking them for the underbelly of a fish. And they've also been known to chomp down on shiny objects such as belt buckles, necklaces, and earrings. As a result, these beastly barracudas really...
Anglerfish, how the fuck is this guy doing any damage? Tickles my feet.
Deep sea creatures, few are as frightening as the anglerfish. Although only about the size of a coffee cup, they have a pretty...
Are they actually? I thought they were a lot bigger than that. I would say Finding Dory. Finding Nemo fucking made it look like a lot more menacing-like.
Appearance, with the 200 different species of them, each featuring...
Do they actually light up? Do they actually light up?
A prominent lure that hangs off their front end. It uses this lure to attract prey. Once said prey is close enough, it will clamp down onto it with its impressive set of teeth. However, while anglerfish are certainly extremely dangerous to fish...
That's not an anglerfish, is it?
Fish, they live too far below the sea for them to ever come into contact with humans. Regardless, we think you'd agree that this is probably for the best. Number 10.
So is it... Oh, I've been fucked over again, man. There goes my number 2 spot.
Box jellyfish.
Fuck!
While getting a sting from most species of jellyfish would be painful, the box jellyfish definitely takes it up a notch. That's because these feisty fish, which are found throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, administer one of the most...
It's Oceania, fucking... You get them all over Australia. It's my number 2 spot gone now. So my number 1 is still the orca. My number 3 spot is now being put up to second, which was what? The blue-ringed octopus. And then number 3 is going to be the rockfish. So orca, blue-ringed octopus, and rockfish.
Toxic stings in the world. Now, as far as jellyfish go, box jellyfish are pretty massive, coming in at about 10 feet long. Their tentacles have about 5,000 stinging cells each. And each are equipped with a toxin that attacks the heart, nervous system.
By the way, can I just say, I guess this guy's fucking ballsy for picking that shit up. That can kill you. I'm not being dead serious. You might think, how the fuck can a jellyfish thing kill you? That thing can kill you. It would take like 15 minutes for you to die.
Cells.
It's like one of the... No fucking doubt he's done it, I know. It's one of the only species in the world that can kill you within like 20 minutes or something.
That toxin is so painful.
No doubt I can't remember his name, no doubt he, from River Monster, has fucking caught one barehanded.
Human victims have been known to either go into shock and drown, or die of heart failure.
Him walking with it like that is ballsy.
Yet even if you do survive, you can expect to experience considerable pain for weeks. And there's often significant scarring where the tentacles made contact with your skin. As a result, we'd suggest swimming in the other direction.
That's like a baby jellyfish.
If you see one of these in the water during your next beach vacation. Number 9, killer whale.
There goes my number 1 spot. Nah, I'm done. So now at my number 1 spot is the blue-ringed octopus, and now in second is the fucking rockfish. How is that not number 1? How is that not number 1, bro?
A mainstay at parks such as SeaWorld and Marineland, killer
Yeah, but that puts them down. Fucking killer whales can wipe out
whales are
species.
certainly one of the most
And
impressive
they do it just for the sake of it. They don't even need to.
fish on the planet. Typically coming in at a length of about 6 to 8 meters and a weight in excess of 6 tons, they truly are massive. And it turns out that they are not in fact whales, but instead the largest member of the dolphin family. Regardless, they
I
are
thought they were whales,
strong
I don't know
hunters,
why.
typically attacking in
Now, why are they called killer whales? That makes no sense. That's stupid.
packs and going after seals, cod, and at times even minke whales. Unfortunately, they have a tendency
Yeah, but you want to know one thing. I can't remember what whale it is. I think is it the sperm whale? Or is it... I don't know. There's a sperm whale and there's a different whale that fucking fight these motherfuckers. See like killer whales and that? See like killer whales and that go after like fucking like sea lions and stuff like that, right? See if like this like sperm whale or something hears a sea lion in distress. No, it does. It comes over and it just defends the sea lion, backing these fucking orcas off. And these other smaller whales back that shit up too. It's like everyone just apparently hates the killer whales, so they all fucking fight them. Like just other whales
to
fight this.
attack humans. However, in the wild, these assaults are very rare. Instead, it's when killer whales are put into captivity that they become deadly, as they will sometimes lash out against their trainers out of
So I mean, they just generally are just uncontrollable. They just generally are just like fucking. They'll do anything they want.
frustration, stress, or loneliness, often leading to serious injuries and at times even
I mean, imagine that thing fucking bites you. See like whales now have like the kind of brush teeth. Imagine that fucking thing chomping down on you. You're done. You're done.
death as a result. These attacks certainly have given killer whale shows a bad rap in recent years.
Dolphin shows are fire though. Can I just say that dolphin? I seen one when I was in Turkey. This fucker, honestly, I would love to train a dolphin. Like, I don't stress enough, right? See, if you had a pet dolphin in real life, right, and there was a zombie apocalypse or something, right, and you wanted to swim it to the ocean, or there was someone chasing you in the water. See, these dolphins, if you were to train, holy shit! They were in the pool, right, and they would stand, they would swim, right. The dolphin would hit their foot, and then the dolphin would just belt it. I'm not joking. These humans were above the water, like pretty much above the water, going like 30 mile an hour. It wasn't maybe that fast, but they were fucking going about 20 mile an hour across the water because the dolphin's pushing them underwater. I was like, what the fuck? I want to do that. They never let me, like, but they stopped me before I got started jumping in the pool, but they never let me.
Constantly
Security
adding
stopped
more
me.
people to the Top 5's production team to bring you all the best content. Be sure to subscribe with notifications
days.
on and hit the like button. Number 8, the reef stonefish.
Fuck, there goes my second spot now. Honestly, we've got one left, and it's the blue-ringed octopus, and that's not going to be number one. It's not going to be number one. It's not. It's going to be something stupid, It's going to be something so stupid. There goes, that's the rockfish, by the way.
While it may just look like a rock
It has a bunch of spikes on its back, and it's highly venomous.
or a lump of coral, the reef stonefish is one of the most toxic fish in the world. Found in coral reefs throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, it's a master of disguise, hiding on the sea floor to camouflage with its surroundings. It is while it's on the sea floor that it hunts, quickly swimming and catching unsuspecting prey at rapid speeds. Speeds that are so rapid, in fact, that a reef stonefish attack often lasts as little as 0.015 seconds.
0.015 seconds. That's below. That's almost 1/10 of a millisecond.
However, while these fish are usually not a danger to humans, they very well can be if threatened.
Because see this back bit right here, right? See if it gets threatened, spikes come out and they're just highly venomous.
It's because they have 13 dorsal fins on their spine that contain a highly toxic venom. With this venom leading to severe pain, heart failure, and even death if left untreated.
Again, it's one of those animals that can kill you within like a couple, like below like an hour or something.
Luckily, since 1959, there have been an anti-venom that can treat stonefish stings. And it's also said that putting a wounded area in hot water can help soothe the pain. Yet given that they only sting if stepped on or otherwise touched in any way, it's pretty easy to steer clear of them while snorkeling or scuba diving, so long as you keep your hands off the reef. Number 7, Goliath tigerfish.
You tell me this thing here is above an orca.
While most of the fish on this list only attack humans if provoked, the Goliath tigerfish stands apart, for having actively attacked humans on a number of occasions.
Never mind, that makes more sense now.
Found throughout the Congo River Basin, the Goliath tigerfish is rather large, growing to lengths of about 1.5 meters.
Holy
weights of
shit,
up to
imagine that thing fucking chomping down on your arm. It's gone. It's gone if it chomps. Honestly, it's gone.
about 50
Go and show me the clip of the river monster getting it. I know it's coming.
kilograms. It hunts by ambushing small fish,
I know it's
speeding
coming.
up to them and
Just show me it.
clamping down on them with a large
Yeah, this fucker's ballsy for putting his finger in his mouth.
set of teeth, with each tooth typically growing as much as 1 inch
I'm
long.
waiting for it.
As a result, it shouldn't come as
Oh,
a
that was him.
surprise that the local name for the species is the mbenga, which means the dangerous fish in Swahili.
Alright.
Yet what makes the Goliath tigerfish really dangerous is the fact that it will often attack prey much larger than itself. As such, it has routinely assaulted both crocodiles and humans.
Ah, look here. No, you can see it down the bottom. Look, river
And
monsters.
stories about-
River monster. No, you've seen it there. You've seen it there. No, look back.
As such, it has routinely
River monster down at
assaulted
the
both
bottom.
crocodiles
Wait for it.
and humans. And stories abound throughout such
Oh,
it is
look,
routinely
hold-
the fact
hold
that it
on.
will
I'll
often
wait- I'll
attack
wait for the
prey
mouse to go
much
away, right?
larger than itself. As such, it has
River
routinely
monsters.
assaulted
Told
both
you it would come.
crocodiles and humans.
I told
And
you.
stories abound throughout the Congo River Basin of attacks
Why does this one look so small then? This one's tiny compared to the other ones.
from this nasty creature. As a result, we'd recommend staying far away from this body of water, unless
I
you'd like to
probably won't be
become
on
its next victim.
Nah. I'm not gonna, I reckon I have this thing in the water. See me and this thing fought in the water, I reckon I'm taking it. I reckon it'd be some fight, right? But I reckon I could probably take this thing in the water just. I mean what, it's like a meter big. I reckon I could probably take, yeah, it'd fucking hurt. I'd barely get by, but I reckon I'd be able to do it.
Number 6. Red-bellied piranhas.
All my days I said piranhas, but then I took it out. I was close as well. That would have been fucking fifth.
Throughout
was
the
close.
Amazon River, there are packs of predatory fish known as red-bellied piranhas.
I always just
These
thought piranhas
crazy
never attacked
carnivores,
humans.
which grow to lengths of about 50 centimeters and weigh in at about 5 kilograms, are notable because they are not
Each.
only meat eaters but also have extremely sharp sets of teeth. Typically, they use said teeth to chase
like
down
razors.
small prey such as worms, crustaceans, and fish, and in fact will often scavenge for plants and insects in order to meet their dietary needs. However, when food is scarce, piranhas will at times gang together to take down large prey in what is known as a feeding frenzy.
Ah, that's where
Usually
that term
eating
comes
up
from.
said large individual within minutes. The victim will typically be an
Minutes.
animal such as a capybara or an egret.
Capybara? How the fuck are these things killing a capybara?
However, in some cases, the victim will unfortunately be a human.
Oh,
Although
okay.
such occurrences are extremely rare, they have unfortunately led to some very horrific deaths. Number 5.
Swordfish, that makes sense.
As the name suggests,
I'll give 'em that makes
swordfish
sense.
are definitely one of the sharper fish out there. That's because their sword-shaped bills are extremely honed and durable, and are typically used to hunt down smaller fish. However, rather than impale their prey with their swords, they typically use them as scythes, slashing through small schools of fish in order to knock them out and gobble them up. And while their fast speeds and ferocious hunting style
That guy is ballsy for swimming around near that thing, by the way, and that's a cool looking
real
one.
danger to
Yo, this guy's got the battle pass, bro. You seen this? This guy's got the battle pass. They've got normal like fucking fish like this, but this guy's got the battle pass. He's got an exclusive skin.
humans.
That looks like the PlayStation exclusive skin. I'm sure. I'm sure he got the PlayStation exclusive, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it was like it was a good few seasons, maybe chapters ago now.
Swordfish can be quite the hazard when they're harpooned. That's because when impaled, they will typically jump or dive in such a way that could damage a boat or injure a human. Unfortunately, a Hawaiian man by the name of Randy Lames found this out the hard way in 2015.
Did
He
he?
became the first recorded person to be killed by one of these
Holy shit, they're fucking big. Holy shit. That thing is fucking massive.
creatures. You see, he had shot one with his harpoon when by instinct the swordfish jumped up and in the process punctured Lambs in the chest, leading to him to later
Ah.
passing away in the hospital. This just goes to show how dangerous swordfish truly are.
The
It
fucking
turns
worth
out that
a lot
swordfish
though,
are
for meat.
much more dangerous when they're out of the water than when they're inside of it.
Well, yeah, because if they whip you with that shit's gonna fucking hurt.
This is because their meat contains very high levels of mercury,
Oh,
and this
never
is
mind.
of special concern to pregnant women. Turns out that long-term swordfish consumption can cause mercury to accumulate in your bloodstream over time, and that if too much mercury is in a pregnant woman's bloodstream, it could damage a baby's developing brain and nervous system. As a result, we suggest you stay far away from this mercury-high fish dish if
I don't
you're
even
expecting
I don't
a
even think it tastes that good, does it? I don't even think it tastes that good.
child anytime soon. Number
What's-
4, pufferfish.
Are we dead serious? No, I'm being dead serious right now. I was gonna say pufferfish, but then I'm like, nah, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way a pufferfish is that dangerous, huh?
While pufferfish may not be the largest or fastest fish out there, their ability to puff up and poison their predators makes them extremely dangerous. Now, pufferfish typically only inflate when they feel threatened, as their puffed up
Is that a
persona
maggot?
makes them look like a
Yes.
giant ball of spikes, which isn't exactly appetizing for a would-be predator. Additionally, their spikes contain a neurotoxin known as tetrodotoxin, which can cause paralysis, seizures, and even death in humans.
Yo, why the fuck does his eye look like that? That's cool as shit. Anyone else
To make
seen
matters
that?
worse, the neurotoxin
What
is
the
not
fuck? That
only
can't
up
be
to
real.
1,200 times more poisonous than cyanide, but it's also so abundant in the pufferfish that just one has the ability to kill up to 30 adult humans.
Holy
When you
shit.
then further consider that there is no antidote for a pufferfish's neurotoxins, it
Actually, there
becomes
isn't.
clear that they should probably be avoided. Interestingly, however, there is a Japanese delicacy known as fugu that
Of course there is. Of course there is in Japan.
turns the pufferfish into a delectable dish.
Yes, and a lot of people ate it and died. I'm sure there has been.
Having been eaten by the Japanese for over 2,000 years, fugu is a mainstay in Japanese culture. However, in recent years, it has been heavily regulated by the state. Ever since 1958, chefs had to obtain a license in order to prepare fugu.
Yeah, I know. I've heard
This
of that.
involves first completing a 2-year apprenticeship under a certified fugu chef, and then undertaking an examination. The first 2 hours of said examination is written, but afterwards, there's a 3-minute fugu identification component and a 20-minute fugu preparation component. However, considering that only about 35% of the applicants pass, the license certainly isn't easy to obtain. Regardless, even though these chefs are highly trained, you would undoubtedly be taking a pretty big risk if you
There's a couple YouTubers I know. I think the boys, they did it. I'm sure they'd had fugu when they were in Japan. And they were alright, but fucking hell, it is risky. Like, it is fucking
chose
risky.
to consume a pufferfish. Number 3, lionfish.
Are we dead serious?
While the vibrant patterns, bright colors, and interesting shape of a lionfish may make them one of the most beautiful fish on this list, this certainly doesn't make them any less dangerous.
Is that spikes on its like front thingy? Is that
From the
what keeps
South
venomous?
Pacific and Indian Oceans, there are 12 species of lionfish out there, all of which feast on shrimp and smaller fish. However, when threatened, they'll make use of the poisonous spikes that they have across their back, pelvis,
never
and
mind.
underside. Being filled with toxin, being stung with said spikes can cause intense pain and sweating,
What is it with fish? I never do fish with this venomous, bro.
and in extreme cases, respiratory distress and paralysis in humans. Luckily, there is a rather simple cure for lionfish stings, as one must simply remove the spines and soak the wound in hot water to help break down the toxins.
Oh, so it's
If
dead
this
easy.
treatment is performed, then the pain from the sting typically subsides after 1 or 2 days. However, if it's not treated in time, then
1 or 2 days? What are you talking about, 1 or 2 days?
it's far less effective. Yet what makes lionfish even more worrisome is that they're an invasive species,
Ah,
occurring in densities of over 350 fish per hectare on some reefs. They have spread across the eastern seaboard and the Mediterranean. This is
wipe them out! Wipe them out!
problematic because they not only have no predators outside the Indo-Pacific, but they also have a voracious appetite, and most notably decimated about 65 to 95% of the endemic small reef fish in the Bahamas in just a 30-year time frame. As a result, we can
Fucking
expect
hell.
issues
Alright then, big fat ass. Fuck you.
regarding these feisty fish to continue to skyrocket if their overpopulation is not addressed soon.
Yeah, why don't we make a
Number 2,
fish to kill them?
Candiru.
I've never fucking heard of Candiru.
Found in the depths of the Amazon, the candiru
No
is a
doubt.
fish that is very small but incredibly mighty, measuring in at about 17 centimeters in
17 centimeters. That's like Jack.
length, and being clear in color, it's very hard to spot and is widely known as a vampire fish due to its tendency to swim into the gills of smaller fish and live off them like a parasite.
Oh
However, while the
no.
reports on the subject are shaky, there's quite a bit of anecdotal evidence to suggest that candirus have another target:
Don't say they swim on my ass. I swear down.
humans. In particular, reports specify that candirus have a tendency to swim into human private parts,
No! 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 Somebody check me! I'm gonna bend over right now and boot my ass out. Somebody check me.
with urethras being the most common place of attack.
Oh! Oh! The swims in your asshole.
It is said that
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry, ladies. Yous have it much more difficult than us men. Yous have it much more difficult, and I feel a lot sorry for you. Good luck in the Amazon. I wish you the best.
Once there, they will latch on to its walls with barbs, with said spikes only
Ooh! Ooh! Picture this, right? You go to find shit's house. You're going to do some game. That fucker's in there! Oh no! What are you doing? What are you actually doing? You do like you gotta tell her, yo bro, there's a fish in here. What are you trying to say? Like, what are you trying to say? Say I smell fishy? No, I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead. Did you take a trip to the Amazon forest recently? Well, I did. My mum 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry about news to you, but there's a fish in this bitch. No, stop saying that. It's mean. You're saying I smell a fish. No, I'm being dead serious. There's a fish in there. Nah, surely they would know it. Oh, I just smacked the shit in my mic. Sorry. Oh my fucking goodness. Where'd Graham go? There's Graham. Oh, Graham's in my sleeve. Holy shit! How'd he get there? Graham's on the move, man.
to them if you try to pull one out.
Oh.
As a result, while some suggested remedies do exist, many historical accounts suggest just cutting the offending member off in order to...
I feel sorry. I can't stress enough. If you're a lady swimming in the Amazon forest, which I don't think you are, but if you are, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I do. I feel really bad.
relieve yourself of the pain. Just cutting the offending member off in order to relieve yourself of the pain.
Oh, I thought you said relieve yourself to get rid of the pain. Okay, that makes more sense.
Luckily, however, the actual empirical evidence attesting to Candiru attacks remains limited. In fact, many scientists today believe that these were just sensationalized stories, and that if a Candiru were to swim up your private parts, it would be completely by accident, as they would not survive for long after having done so. Regardless, we're still suggesting far away from the Amazon's murky waters, just in case. After all, you never know if a cruel Candiru will make you their next target.
What is number one? I want to know. Number one?
Number one.
A great white shark, yeah. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. There's no way it is. There's not. There's not. More vent. I've seen. Remember that everyone says that more vending machines kill fucking sharks a year. I don't really care about that fucking Alec. But nobody dies from sharks, bro. Nobody does. Nobody. And especially a great white shark. These fuckers are rare as shit. They are not doing jack. All right.
Great white sharks. Although great white sharks are not quite as dangerous as movies like Jaws and Sharknado make them out to be, they definitely still are one of the most dangerous animals out there.
They could be the most dangerous animals out there, but they are not.
As long as 6 meters and typically weighing in at more than 2.5 tons, it's pretty clear that the great white is massive. Unsurprisingly,
all I'm saying is orcas are lucky this fucker ain't in their territory. I swear down.
Uses its
this guy's at the same size as an orca, but I would say he's just a bit better.
Sheer power and 300 serrated teeth to its advantage, attacking prey such as sea lions, seals, small-toothed whales, and sea turtles. Yet it turns out that at times humans also make their way onto the menu. And while sharks don't actually like the taste of humans, they often mistake them for seals. However, after they take one bite and realize their mistake, they...
Jack, we didn't look nothing like a fucking seal.
...generally swim away. Unfortunately, this really is rather...
I had to go take my arm. Oh, he's not a fucking seal. Sorry, mate, I'll leave you be. You just take my arm with him.
Their weak assurance, as even one bite is enough to severely maim or even kill a human. Yet with only about 30 to 35...
Imagine that fucker grabbing you. No, generally dead ass, imagine that fucker grabbing you. You're dead. You're not living through that.
Great white shark attacks...
Actually, at that point, if I got grabbed that fucker, just kill me. Just kill me. Honestly, I wouldn't want to do it.
Occurring per year, the chances of you coming face to face with one are rather low.
Yes,
As a result, if we crunch the numbers, it seems that it really is the sharks who should be scared of us.
Yeah.
That's because if we include all types of sharks, humans kill a total of 100 million of them every single year. In other words, between 6...
That has to be fake, because if that guy took a photo while doing that perfectly, I feel sorry for him.
0.4 and 7.9% of their entire population. Primary reason for this shark slaughter is thanks to the demand for shark fin soup from many Asian countries.
Really? I thought it'd be the meat, but shark fin soup. So that shit's ass too.
Where it's a delicacy that's so expensive that just one bowl of it can cost upwards of $100.
Fucker, we dead ass. That shit tastes like ass. I swear it does. I swear it tastes like fucking dog shit.
As a result, conservation efforts are being made
Does it have to be a great white though? I don't think it does.
around the world to ensure that these sharks remain in our oceans and stay off our dinner plates.
Yeah, because to be fair, they've been living for like hundreds of years, like hundreds of thousands of years. Ugh.
That's all we have for you today, everyone. Thank you all for watching.
Yay! Anyways, chat. W video.